Hey everybody, it is Scott the Steehnroller Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with the one and only Steehnroller free play of the day. As always, if you're having some fun liking what we're doing here, making some new friends, whatever it is, we'd appreciate if you give us the thumbs up, give everybody a chance to do it right at the beginning. Get ready to smash that thumb here on NFL Sunday. 3, 2, 1, smash it! Bum, 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 bum. Thanks, guys. Of course, don't forget to check out my partner and I, Scott Reichels. We do our show each and every day, Winners and Whiners Radio, available in video format, podcast format, whatever you want to find it. And, of course, check out winnersandwhiners.com. Deep dives, predictions into every game, every single day, always free. And last but not least, speaking of great free plays, we want to know what you guys are playing today. I'm anxious to see what you got cooked up for NFL Sunday. So whatever it is, put those plays in the comment section. You get them right, hey, we'll give you the shout out. You give enough of them right, and you could be the capper of the day. All right, guys. Well, quick recap of the deep three from yesterday. 1 and 2 on the day. We had Florida. That was a frustrating game to watch. It really was. Florida just seemed to play with their food for pretty much the whole game. I think it's a situation, you watch that game, you watch the talent level, that they should have covered that easily. They didn't. Buffalo, you know what? At the end of the day, they didn't cover, and that's really all I'm going to say. They certainly had their shots. They had some untimely turnovers, including throwing an interception. At the 10? That was helpful. Didn't get there. I still like that play. I still am not impressed by this Nebraska team, and it is going to be an ugly week next week in Norman. But we did finish up well, as the line that made no sense to me ended up making no sense, as Liberty ends up winning that one by 8. Actually, I thought they would actually win it by more than that, but we'll take it. We had Liberty -4, so 1 and 2 we go. Started the day on the premium picks 2-0. As we ran our record to 12 straight, we had Miami +18 at Minnesota, and we had the Western Kentucky Army over 51, but then things went to shit, as we had Boston College to cover a big number against UMass, another team that just played with their food. It was very frustrating. It was a lot like watching. Those two games were very similar, where they just gave up scores to a team that had no business even approaching the goal line. Just brutal there. And then we had USC in the late game, and two teams jumped up and surprised me there. I was surprised USC sucked as much as they did, and I was really surprised that Stanford gave anywhere near a good acquittal of themselves after the way they played against K-State last week. So 2 and 2 we go on the premium side, 1 and 2 on the deep three. So that makes 3 and 4 overall. Not ideal at all, but you know what? It's NFL time. It's time to fire it up again. And I've got not one but 2 picks today in the segment for the NFL Sundays that we're going to call Dropping a Deuce. That's right. Thought of it all by myself. You're welcome. We've got the Jets heading to Charlotte to take on the Panthers. We're going to play under 44.5 right here. Don't hate the Panthers side on this one either. But here's the rule. It's tough to go over when only one team scores. With Jamison Crowder likely out with COVID, not sure where the offense is going to come from the Jets. They got Zach Wilson. That's great news. May be good someday. I doubt that day is today. He has a weak cast of supporting characters. Not going to be able to do it all alone. Meanwhile, ex-Jets quarterback Sam Darnold, he gets the start there in his revenge game for the Panthers. And I think it's going to be a good type of situation for Darnold, because he's got Christian McCaffrey helping out, coming back from injury last season. He's likely going to be on a little bit of a pitch count, but they've got some talent on that team. I think Darnold gets a new life. I think he will not going to be a top 10 type of quarterback, but I think he's going to be a serviceable NFL quarterback down there in Charlotte. I just think it's all Panthers in this one. I don't think the Jets do much. I'm not positive the Panthers are going to put up a ton of points. That's why we're going to kind of stay away from the line, but we're going to play the under 44.5 in that one. And finish up with the night game as the Bears head to Los Angeles to take on the Rams. Actually travel to, Inglewood, right next to the old Forum there. take on the Rams. Rams 7.5-point favorites in this one. We're going to play the home team, guys. You know what? You can make an argument that the Bears defense is just as good as the Rams #1 unit. You'd be wrong, but you could definitely make that argument. To be clear, Chicago front seven, still very good. Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, etc. Problem is they have a big drop-off in talent when it comes to the defensive backfield. Kyle Fuller, he's now doing his thing in Denver. They got both their starting safeties are banged up. Look for Matt Stafford. He's newly rejuvenated, finally playing for a contender. I think he wants to have a big night there at the new stadium in front of it's really the new stadium part 2 because they had it last year, but no fans. They're going to be cranked up, national TV. I think Matt Stafford is anxious to show his thing. I think Aaron Donald is anxious to show his thing, and I think they both do a good job at that. I think the Rams just tear it up in this one against the Chicago Bears. The good news for Chicago fans could be sooner rather than later that the Red Rifle takes his seat on the bench and Justin Fields makes his appearance. We'll see what happens. But for this one, give me the Rams minus a 7.5, and we'll start it off with the Jets-Panthers under 44.5. At the end of those two, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, kids, you guys know how I did yesterday. Let's see how y'all did, shall we? Greg Gillings, he goes 2-2. He got juiced. R. Rivera, 911, goes 3-2, plus 70. But Sean O'Reilly goes 1-0, plus 500. He had UNC. Plant-based junkie, Buffalo guy up there, going 1-0, plus 500. He gave us the alert. Said fade the Buffalo Bulls. He didn't think they'd be in a good position to win the game or to cover the number there in Nebraska. And you know what? At the end of the day, when the smoke had cleared, we can whine and bitch about it, but he was absolutely right. So PBJ, nice job, my friend. The old T-Train, he was all over those Wolverines. 1-0 plus 500. Brandon Zerfus goes 1-0 plus 500. He had Pitt over Tennessee. Miguel and Nola doing it old school. By the way, welcome back, brother. Hope you survived okay down there with Ida. And it's good to have you back in the comment section. And to celebrate your return, clean sheet, 5-0 plus 500. Doing it old school right there. Nice job, Miguel. Thomas Bowe, going 1-0 plus 300. He had the Mets team total over 3.5. Easily a winner there. And the Butcher, 854, going 1-0 plus 500. He had those Michigan Wolverines as well. So, looks like we're going to have a big crown today, guys, because it's Sean O'Reilly, Plant-Based Junkie, the old T-Train, Brandon Zerfus, Miguel and Nola, Thomas Bowe, and the Butcher. Congratulations, gentlemen, because you all are the cappers of the day. Well done, boys, and well done to the rest of you. Guys, seems like it's all just been a drill up to this point. You ready? It's NFL time, guys, for the next 4 months, next 5 months, whatever. Enjoy. Let's have some fun. Let's make some money. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.